My voice is terrible because I've woken up an hour ago and my body doesn't know how to wake up.
No, it doesn't.
I'm consuming a ginger peach,
Nope. Mint.
ginger mint tea.
Nope. Mint.
Just a mint tea?
Yes.
I was actually thinking ginger the entire time. I'm drinking mint.
It does not have ginger
taste,
at all.
It does not taste like mint. You taste it.
No, I can smell it.
It doesn't taste like mint.
It smells like toothpaste.
It tastes like ginger.
It smells like toothpaste.
Hey, what's the occasion?
I don't know, you tell me.
Trying to tell the world that having kids isn't bad and you can do it on one income the entire time.
I heard and having kids is bad.
Having kids isn't bad. We've done it 15 years, one income since the very beginning. I like to talk about what's hard and what's difficult.
Motherhood's hard.
What makes it difficult? People want to hear this. 15 years, 4 kids. You've done it.
You're juggling everything. Oh, who was it? Somebody posted something about exactly this, about how you're juggling everything and it feels like you're dropping all the balls when you really are trying to do everything that you need to do to keep everyone like fed, happy, alive, clean, organized.
Okay, so one ball is feeding everyone. Is that difficult to feed, especially in the summer, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? You find that difficult? What are ways that you feed kids?
Also, it's because like everybody's not home at the same time too.
How do you juggle feeding 4 children, 3 meals a day, and a husband who's hardly at home?
Well, you miss the meal, you miss the meal. Go find something else to eat.
So
if you're hungry, go find your own snack.
You teach our kids at a young age to make basic food?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to.
That's a good tip. You know, there's different parenting styles out there, right? I think the most common in at least that I've seen, is that there's a lot of helicoptering. Like, mom wants to do everything, dad wants to do everything. Have you seen it beneficial for the kids' development to teach them how to feed themselves or basic cooking?
Yeah, because then they can eat and do that whenever they want. They don't need to wait for mama.
Great. You said scheduling. How do you manage schedules? What's your plan? That's a ball you're juggling for the difficulty. Do you just kind of, oh yeah, it's at 3 o'clock. Oh yeah, what's your process?
Well, just try hard to remember it.
So you don't use any
alarms?
Okay.
No, it's on the calendar.
Okay,
yes.
Calendar. You use a calendar. Great. What calendar do you use? Do you use an app?
Phone.
Do you use?
It's on the phone.
Okay. Be
I
specific.
put it on the kitchen calendar, and Doherty likes to look at that. I need a bigger calendar.
You have
that one's too small.
What do you put on the bigger calendar as opposed to the Google Calendar?
Well, all of your stuff's on the Google Calendar too.
What's nice is we have Google speakers or whatever, and we also have like a Google Hub, and the Google Hub will display that day's calendar items, right?
Yeah.
So that mom can check on it. We have one upstairs and one in the kitchen. What's the third ball that's difficult? What makes it difficult being a mom?
Summertime, keeping them entertained, which is not my job.
Keeping children entertained.
But keeping them entertained so that they're not bothering me as much.
Okay, so let's unpack that. So, what do you mean it's not your job?
They're old enough. They can figure out what to do.
So hopefully when you've got kids that are in their post-toddler, in their adolescence, you're saying that one of your things that you do when raising kids is teaching them how to entertain themselves. What does that include?
They can do anything but be in front of a screen.
One thing that we've employed in our house is grounding our children. But we don't ground them to their rooms, we ground them from the house. So this usually is accomplished on Fridays and Saturdays, but we will say you're grounded from the house from after breakfast to dinner time.
They don't last that long though. It's too hot.
Especially when it's like 95 degrees.
Wait, why?
We are here shopping with Evie for our 15th anniversary. And
Actually, I should have parked down there.
It's okay. We have all day to do nothing but spend my money. We're gonna have a competition. See how many bags each person ends with by the end of the day. I presume I'm going to crush you. You are not going to have any bags. I am going to have many bags. We'll see. The first time that we've ever gone to Coach and purchased things, I was the one that bought some.
Hey, if they
But
had
it's all-
the Disney bags, I would have gotten something.
But it's all for the content. I gotta buy. They had 50% off cases. I do case reviews on YouTube, and I can get 15% commission if I sell Coach on YouTube. So this is the way that I can sell high ticket
This
things.
is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
That's 2 for me. None for you.
And none for Gretchen Wiener.
Evie, we can go to Michael Kors.
Let's go.
That's your favorite place to go. Michael Kors.
I've never been. I'm like walking together.
Hold my hand. This is what we do. We're going to Carter's. See if we can come out with a bag.
It's for Eleanor, so I will come out with a bag.
Here she comes. What? What's your problem? You said it was for Eleanor.
They didn't have sale on top of the clearance.
So you're not going to buy anything?
Correct.
Logic. Okay, this is her 4th attempt. She has a Gap card. She's going to get 40% off on top of the 40%. Let's see if she can come out with a bag. Here we go. 3-0. Hit by Jack. I bought it all. On your social. Okay, this is the 3rd and final round. We're going to see if Evie can win. It's 3-0. Okay, here is our competition. It's PacSun, Columbia.
I haven't bought anything from PacSun since like 1998, so we'll see.
This board of border riders and Volcom. Once we're done, I will video right here. You guys won't see the hour or so that has passed, but we will jump cut to that point and who has how many bags. Okay, she's in Volcom. Wow, 1 on the board, baby. A lot of kid stuff, a lot of my stuff, but Evie bought something, so it counts towards her. Sheesh. Oh, 2-3. 2-3. Oh, maybe. Did she do it? Oh my goodness. It's tied up 3-3. Where do you want to go?
Nike?
Oh yeah, for Tono. Unfortunately, I failed the last 4 places that we went to. The first 3 I ended up getting bags, but the last 4 Evie ended up getting bags. So she's the winner.
You say I'm the winner?
Yeah, you got 4 bags. Ow. If we're counting Nike, Nike was for Tono. You're the winner. Let's go on a hike. Or a bike ride.
Oh no, how are we gonna open that?
I got it.
But you have it upside down. It's the reason why we bought those shoes.
Why we bought them. For the Briskies. Did you work at all?
A little bit.
When?
Nah, it was like what?
3 months?
3 months, 4 months.
We got married 15 years ago. Do you want to recount it?
The wedding day?
Yeah.
The whole day?
Well, what's the one thing you remember of our wedding day?
Whenever I think of the day, I think of my aunt helping me get ready.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, well, not remember, but I think of us taking the pictures behind the temple. Hold on. I remember.
And having your cousin, your future cousin, take our best picture on his iPhone 5.
They were already married. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
they were already married. That's right. They were expecting.
The best picture.
Yeah, we spent like $500 on a photographer, and she was garbage. And our cousin just bends down. Hey, bend down. This is a trope. This is a meme. And he's like on his iPhone 5, takes a picture. And then that was the best picture we had.
It's the one we always use.
Shout out to you, Julio.
Yeah. I mean, it's for the longest time after that, anytime that I knew that someone was getting married, I was just always like, spend the money on the photographer.
Yeah, seriously.
Spend all the money on the photographer.
We look back on those pictures a lot.
Well, I mean, how many other times well, not really a lot, but how many other times did we go back to the temple and we took pictures? Like nicer pictures. A couple times.
I think 5 or 6 years ago, our sister-in-law took pictures for us. Remember that?
And then when we celebrated what was when we celebrated our 10-year?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Were you
When
pregnant
I was
with Eleanor?
pregnant with Eleanor.
Yeah.
Oh, was that our 10-year? And then when I was pregnant with Doherty, Aseneth took our pictures.
Shout out to you, son.
And then there were some other ones. I wanted to get pictures done before they knocked it down.
So getting ready was memorable to you that wedding day.
Yeah, because it was my aunt. She was helping me. Help me
Bush.
get into my dress. No, Opa.
Opa.
She helped me get into my dress and fix my hair and asked me if I wanted to put more makeup on, and I said no, I don't want to. I'm like, I already have some on.
The one thing that stood out to me and what I thought in my mind, this was after we had performed the marriage. The one thing that I remembered vividly was you walking through the doors, and we have footage of this. When you walked out of there, it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
When we walked out of the temple together?
Because it was the first time I'd ever seen you in makeup. And the last time I'd ever seen you in makeup.
When?
This was when you were walking out of the doors of the temple, the Provo temple.
When we were walking out together and everybody was taking our pictures?
I thought I came out first. Oh, no. I was waiting in the waiting room. Okay. That's right, because we came out together out of the doors. I'll step back. There's a waiting room in the temple, and she was getting ready, and she came around the corner, and I was sitting in the waiting room, and that's when I had that thought.
Oh, with my dress.
It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen, because I hadn't seen you in your dress before, and you had your hair done, and it was gorgeous.
Don't remind me of my hair.
Beautiful. Your hair, your makeup.
That's the problem.
Beautiful.
When you get married at 20. Is that 20?
Yeah, you're 20.
When you get married at 20.
No, you were 19.
No, I was 20. Because we have a picture
Yeah,
of me
you're
turning 21 and we're in the basement. The studio.
You were 20, that's right.
If you're young and you're not a girly girl and you just don't like that stuff,
It's okay.
just do it right. Just do it on your wedding day. Just do it.
Wow.
Just do it.
Wow. I can't believe you're admitting this.
Well, I hated my hair. I hated my makeup, or that I didn't have any makeup on.
Do you have any more memorable things of that day? The night?
Taking the pictures, just the two of us after, was fun.
When we were at the Roses and like on the bench.
Hmm.
We recreated a lot of those, I think, on our 10 year. So
Yeah.
the second memorable thing I think was the dancing. At least for me, I had not at that point enjoyed a Latin wedding reception.
You had never been to
I'd never
one,
been to one, or I'd never attended one. And
but you attended my family parties.
yeah. But we never. That was the first time that I had been to a DJ event with a DJ, and that was like eye-opening. That was like the first and only culture shock I've ever had. Was like, wait, we can bring a DJ into the church? Because we had our reception at the Stake Center.
Why not? We've done it plenty of times.
Okay, so it's been 15 years. What is first memory that comes to mind that has made you happy?
Babies. All of us with the babies.
Like having all four together at once, just
Yeah,
having
all
them.
of us together.
there a specific memory?
I don't know. Our trips, all of the trips we do together. And then the kids talk about it forever after that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Wow, look at mommy. She's like a child. Wow.
Okay, when I was little, we used to come to places like this all the time with her bike.
That's so fun.
Here, I'm gonna turn left. Keep going straight. How you go? How fast I can go?
How fast I can go?
Yeah, go.
You like that, huh? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Right here. Second one. Dad has still got it.
Person I've seen on a bike.
This is the most beautiful shot that I think we all get right here. And it's not my wife driving, it's my mug shot right here. Doesn't this look great, guys? It's beautiful. Hopefully you can see my whole body. You did great, Mommy. This was so much fun.
Here.
It took 15 years for us to do it.
Well, are we gonna test it and see?
Hey, Mama. It says something on it.
I'm wondering why you were going crooked, Hyde.
I should open my eyes, but it's so freaking hot. I hope I can see my entire body. Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Tony.
This is so stupid.
I mean,
There's something on the lens. There we go. Hey, Mommy.
okay,
Happy
there's people in here now.
15. There's kids here. I'm gonna swim away. My question to you is, how do you think we've been able to manage raising 4 kids, getting into a home, and still being active in church and doing things that we want? Like, what do you think the special sauce is for you?
The
Like,
first,
how come you haven't been able to work while everyone else works? What do you
those
think?
are two completely different things.
Okay.
But right when you said the word manage, all I thought was blood, sweat, and tears.
Lots of blood, lots of tears, lots of sweat.
Maybe less blood, more tears.
I think, I hope I don't get canceled for this, but I think the way that we have managed it healthily is we followed principles of the gospel that are taught in our church, especially the roles and responsibilities that a husband, a father, and a priesthood holder has to manage, and then a mother, a priestess, and a queen, a mother, a queen, and a wife.
I always think it's weird
has
when you
to
say
manage.
queen.
You're my queen. I'm the king of our kingdom. And following, which also includes gender roles, we've had to have, conversations about those expectations and some of those things. And I think as you lean more towards the traditional, more towards what, from an evolutionary biology standpoint, what women are more capable of doing, if you lean into those strengths and what men are biologically more inclined towards, I think you'll have more success. I don't think I'm not giving a prescription of how every family should be, but I think in general, as folks have leaned towards that, and I think the data has suggested it, families that are more religious, especially men, this was recent, as men are more religious and they follow this would be Judeo-Christian values, they follow a religion, I think their reported satisfaction in life, satisfaction in marriage, their reported wealth, happiness is higher than people that don't. And as we have followed that, where we try our best to praise the family at night, we attend church, we adopt day to day the principles that Christ taught in the Bible and in the Book of Mormon, and then also follow the gender prescriptions that are in the family proclamation of the world, like women do this, men do this. Each child is a their identity isn't based on their immutable characteristics. Like, you're a child of God, period. It doesn't matter what your skin color looks like, it doesn't matter what gender you are. Like, we've pushed these, your eternal identity, which is like a child of God, rather than, you're half Latino and half white, you're part Greek and part, Gypsy, which is some of your family. You're from South America, you're from Norway, which is from my family. Even though we've taught those,
they know
where their family came from, the most important thing is that you're a child of God, and that regardless of your situation, you can do amazing things. But that's been in the framework of a Christian moral ethic. Was this whole adventure 15 years ago, was it worth it, or was it kind of just
you mean
on a
like
whim?
us getting married?
Yeah, would you say that you'd be in a better spot if we hadn't done this? I think about this all the time. Why did the Roman Empire end, Emmy? Do you think about the Roman Empire?
I think about Disneyland, indeed.
If you were lost in the woods, would you rather encounter a bear or a man? Anyway.
I already forgot your 50 questions.
I know. Okay, so let me get back to it. What is the glue? What is the cement?
We're the glue. We're the cement.
I like
when
that.
We're together. That's what I think.
So there's something about men
if
and women.
we stay together, then it works. But if we drift apart, then it doesn't work. And then you cry.
Yeah, and then you cry.
Then you roll up into a ball.
It's hard. But we can do it. It's better to do it together, right?
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Mm.
Wow. All right, I think we're gonna end there. That was good. Thanks, Mom.
Daddy.
Do you have anything to say after these last 15 years to me? What's one thing that you want to say to me after these last 15 years?
I'm the glue.
On the table. All right, this is the last day. We're just wrapping up. Thanks for watching, everyone. I just wanted to show a couple of the adventures that we went on. There are many other things that the wife and I went on for our 15th anniversary that we didn't show. We went to Park City, we had some ice cream, and we also went to a couple of other places. With that said, guys, I'm gonna go check out of the hotel, and I'm gonna call this one in the books. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the podcast that we had as well over on the other channel. Andy with Andy Vlogs, signing out. Bye, guys.
My nose is.
Ready to go? This is our fun little hotel. It's actually pretty nice.
I want to go to Disneyland.
Should have gone for our 15th. Why didn't you plan that out? She triggered. I triggered her. She's pissed.
Do you not remember when I brought up that Allegiant flight?
She's pissed.
It's too late to go to Death Camp. Yes, it is too late to go
There
to
were a
Death
couple
Camp.
of things we wanted to go on for our 15th, and I shot all of them down because I had things to do. So she's mad at me. I'm just joking, Evie. We came to Park City. I gave you a day and a half. We had fun. We got to do things that you wanted to do.
You went on a bike ride.
Just sign this off. Sign it off. We'll go later when I made my millions.
No, that's Disney.
Bye, guys.
Tokyo.